Hello everypony, Dale over here. Warning, this video will contain pictures and also warning it's going to contain my own personally opinions about what I think is going to happen in the new season of My Little Pony. So if you haven't watched all of the seasons up to now, please go and do that before you hear me ramble upon things that I think is going to happen. But without further ado, here we go. Yeah, 3, 2, 1. So I want to talk about that I still think there's a possibility for the main 7 now to become the 7 deadly sins. I still feel like there's a possibility for Sombra to come back and be reincarnated by Queen Chrysalis, or her finding his horn and becoming this shadow demon queen or something in those lines. It could be so amazing if the plot goes in that way, or how to say that. I also feel like there's still a possibility for Starlight to become the fallen angel that I have been talking about, her sacrificing herself for Twilight or one of the other main 6, and then we will have our first on-screen quote-unquote death of My Little Pony, so we can actually see like it happens. And yeah, I know that we had the stuff with Sombra, but I still feel like he's still out there because we saw his horn, and we know that Queen Chrysalis is going to come back, and how she's going to come back and who she's going to imitate. Now personally, if I was Queen Chrysalis, I would go after Sunburst, but maybe that's just me, and then I would slowly suck all of her love of Starlight into me, and like feed off of her and making her weak, and then, you know, hit her when she was at her most lowest point, even making her turn on her friends or something in those lines. Because like I know like this sounds really wrong, but love can do stuff like that to you, and I feel like it's necessary to teach, you know, children that sometimes, you know, love can actually also be a bad thing. Now we have only learned like love is pure and clean and everything, so yeah. I also myself believe in like love and all of the good things and stuff like that, but I also like sadly been into the opposite end of being in the bad kind of love and bad relationships and stuff like that. So that's why I'm appreciating Second Opinion so much. It's because like I think we have a great relationship, and I can't wait for it to get even better. That's yeah, with that. But I really feel like in the new seasons we're going to have a more episode that roams around Starlight, and maybe also the pillars of yeah, the original bearers of the elements of harmony, or what, how to say that. I do feel like Stygian could be a great pupil to yeah, Starlight, but I don't know if that's going to happen. And I also feel like Starswell the Bearded could take in Twilight. Now she is like aware that he is in the realm and or in this world, and how to say that. I would also like to see background story for yeah, Celestia, more background story about what happened in the 1,000 years where Luna was entrapped in the moon and stuff like that. I don't want to see more backstory on Luna. I think like we had more than enough for that. But I feel like it could be interesting if we saw you know, the stuff that maybe happened on the moon. Maybe nothing happened in particularly, but I really do feel like we need some more background story, and also we need more background story for the Crystal Empire. I would love to have future episodes with Cadence or the CMC, maybe the CMC helping Cadence and Shining Armor with something. maybe the crystal ponies will have problems getting their cutie marks. I don't know. I just feel like there's so much potential, and like Queen Chrysalis, sorry for that, I stumbled a little there, but she will have the opportunity to come back in all of the shape, sizes, and forms that we actually fear her doing. She could also take over the small village again by turning herself into Starlight, and then taking over in that sort of a way, and taking her friends from the village and maybe sucking up their love instead, and that would make her so powerful. So even Starlight would have problems, and of course also Twilight would have the problems with stopping her. But I feel like we need a villain team up, and I can't see any other villain team up than Queen Chrysalis and Sombra. Maybe I also see the possibility of Queen Chrysalis and Tirek, but that's only if she figures out that he is trapped in the Tartarus, and she actually have a way to get him out. It would also be interesting if they teamed up, and like who is going to be the master manipulator of those two. I think like that would be a really good thing, but I really want to see the empire of shadow ponies. Like I just want to see a king and a queen in the MLP universe, and maybe it's not going to happen, but I really do feel like we need to have some sort of form of realization that that Queen Chrysalis is doing something in the lines in the back, or how to say that. And I don't know how she will get the power, if she will conjure up Sombra, if she will find the Elecom amulet again, or she will find the Necronomicon book, the book that Rarity has, that are going to make everything appear like you want it to, or how to say that, or look beautiful in your eyes. Because like in Queen Chrysalis's eyes, the book will work in a whole other level. Like the book will make everything desertly and destroyed, and all harsh and stuff like that. And maybe Queen Chrysalis needs the same realization like Starlight have with Twilight, where they traveled forward in time, and they saw, or back in time, and they saw like this, everything was destroyed because Starlight was taking the one of the main six's cutie marks and doing shenanigans with, and the sonic rainbow and all of that. But it could be interesting if Queen Chrysalis got her hooves on something that could help her in her endeavors, and her getting her revenge on Starlight. Of course, I don't want to see Starlight dead. It's not what I want, but I feel like the show needs a new perspective, and also feel like I want to see ponies being in love and holding hands and being like all of this. Like I need some more Big Mac and Sugar Bell stuff. Maybe one of the CMC will be at the point where she's grown up, so she will fall for a man or a elderly pony that she can't that she's not allowed to do yet, or how to say that. And then we'll have the shenanigans with Rarity talking her out of it, even though like Rarity is also maybe in love with, it could be a Sweetie Belle and Rarity episode where they discuss like how and when you're ready for taking the leave of love and stuff like that. So I don't know if you guys like these ideas, but that is actually all. Do remember that inspiration is right around the corner. Do remember to take care of yourself and loved ones, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I love you so much, second opinion, and I can't wait for it to become even better. I hope we can see each other very soon, and that is actually all. Yeah, okay. Bye.